All right, good morning, traders. Today is August 14th, 2024. My name is John Carrigan. I moderate the BYOB trading room. I want to say good morning to everybody. Thank you for being here. Everybody out there in digital land. I'm talking about Rumble, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you for being a subscriber of my YouTube channel. Thank you for being a member of my Facebook group. Appreciate it. My SPY pivot this morning is 538.27. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. All of the Fab 5 still remain in downtrends. SPY, QQQ, Diamond Dow, and FNGU all made higher highs and higher lows, closing over bullish traps over their 17 EMAs. They're putting up a fight. SPY closed with a 2-hour uptrend and a 10-minute uptrend. Had a trend day yesterday. IWM made a higher high and a higher low, closing above the bearish trap, but still under the 17 EMA. Gold still in an uptrend, made a higher high and a higher low, closing over the bullish trap and over the 17 EMA, kind of challenging the all-time highs up there, almost close to putting in a new all-time high. Silver still in a downtrend, made a lower high and a lower low, closing over a bearish trap, but under the falling 17 EMA. UNG still in a downtrend, made an outside day, closing over a bullish trap and over the 17 EMA. So UNG trying to put up a fight, obviously. USO started a new uptrend. Not yesterday, but the day before. Made an inside day yesterday, closing over a bullish trap and over the 17 EMA. US dollar index still in a downtrend like that. Closed, nice red candle down near 102.59. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. Good morning, JW and Chandru. First chart, SPY, okay, right here, daily candle, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, okay. Trap is yellow, 3 EMA, got price in the yellow 3 EMA on top of the white 8 EMA, okay, closing over the bullish trap, over the 17, that's these dots right here, okay, over the 17 EMA. Still haven't hit the downtrend line yet, all right? We won't be in an uptrend unless they make a higher low and then make a higher high or take out this high, okay? So got quite a few days up in a row here from coming down. I guess we could call that a day up because they started here and they went the whole day up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row. Woohoo. Looking good. Still got to get over the downtrend line. I would think today we may challenge that downtrend line. All right. If we don't challenge that downtrend line, I would think today we challenge the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's the pink line here. All right. And my pivot this morning, 538 something, I think, is right underneath this all-time high anchored all-time high anchored VWAP. Okay. Now, anytime I say I see price over the all-time high anchored VWAP, I like to be bullish. All right. That's an indication money is coming into the market when we're over that. Now, I don't know how long we stay over it. This is just a spike yesterday. Okay, we may get a topping tail candle up into this downtrend line today. We may put a spike candle right into the downtrend line. But I think we probably challenge one of the two today, or test, challenge, test, whatever you want to call it. Either this and maybe even both of them. Okay? We could go up here and come all the way back and challenge this. We may do both of them today, okay? It's going to get wild and whippy. We got CPI this morning. That is the main event this week. All right? So I think there's There's a high probability we challenge one of the two, and a possibility that we challenge both of them. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, CPI gets a little wild and whippy, so let them do their thing, and we'll try to find the pattern after all of the emotions come out of the market and they set up a trend. All right, so there's SPY on the daily chart. Okay, we're looking at a challenge of one of the two, if not both. The downtrend line right there, and all-time high anchored VWAP right here, right just above the pivot. All right, so on a 2-hour chart, we left yesterday with a 2-hour uptrend. Okay, on the 10-minute chart, we left yesterday with a 10-minute uptrend. We had a trend day all day. See that 10 EMA? That's the 3 on top of the 8 EMA. All right, that stayed open all day. Okay, I'm pretty sure it stayed open. Yeah, there's daylight in between the 8 and the 3 all day long. Really nice trend day. And then on top of that, closing the day at the end of the day at the high of the day. And that's typically what happens on a really good trend day. That's what I call a good trend day, when you have a 10-minute open gap, between that, in that 10-minute uptrend, and it stays open, the 3 on top of the 8 the whole day long, and then you close the day at the end of the day. And even better is when you put in a little thriller trade at the very end of the day. I mean, if that doesn't cap it off, I don't know what does. All right, that is a really good day. But still, got to get up to that downtrend line and get on the other side of that. So we'll see what happens. So there's SPY on the 10-minute. We had a thriller trade. We had a little thriller trade yesterday, and we had a trend day. All right, it just went up all day long. Don't even try to short it. All right, if you try to short this, you get your butt handed to you. All right, let those trend days just pull through. Just let them go. All right. Best thing you can do is jump on the 10-minute trend and ride it up to the top. Okay, so there's SPY. Let's take a look at. Let's go back to our daily charts and look at QQQ. And QQQ, FNGU, and Diamond Dow all look the same. QQQ, same thing. Okay, higher high, higher low, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Okay, still in a downtrend. SPY also still in a downtrend till they take out this high right there. All right, unless they start putting in a higher low and make a higher high. Okay, so they got to take out either that high or put in a higher low and make a higher high. Still in a downtrend till we take that high out. Excuse me. So QQQ in a downtrend, FNGU, same deal. Got to take out this high right here. Okay, got to take out that high. All right. Closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. FNGU putting up a battle on this downtrend. Okay, we did QQQ. Let's look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow, same deal. Higher low, higher high. Closing over bullish cross and over the 17 EMA. Still in a downtrend till we take out this high up here. Long way to go on that one, right? Or put in a higher low and then start making higher highs. Okay, so there's Diamond Dow. Let's take a look at IWM. All right, yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing above a bearish trap, but still under that 17 EMA. Okay, still in a downtrend till we take out that high or we start putting in higher lows and higher highs. So there's IWM. Let's take a look at our technicals yesterday. All right, so for yesterday, bulls threw us out of the sell zone, and we just clear. We went airborne all the way over the seller's chop zone, straight into the buyer's chop zone. All right. Then we made a little higher low, and we spent most of the day chomping around and knocking on the door of the buy zone inside the buyer's chop zone right here. Okay, so didn't quite make it into the buy zone yet. Getting close, knocked on the door 1, 2, 3, 4 times, maybe 5 times. All right, making little higher lows right through there. T2122. Okay, really bullish. Bulls threw us airborne all the way over the seller's chop zone, way up here. All right, so T2123, 15-minute chart. Still trapped underneath this 15-minute 200 SMA right there, okay? Breaking through the rubber band candle. Not good. Not good at all. Trying to recover it. We'll see what happens. But here's T2123. Yesterday's price action. Little green, little red, and then a whole lot of green at the end of the day. So just kind of melting up right there on T2123. So nice day for T2123. I would have rather seen kind of like a V bottom like that. Okay, I don't really care for this when it goes like that and then it slopes down like that. That's not what I want. But can't get this all the time. All right, so we'll see what happens here. All right, at least they're not melting even further south. I guess I should count my blessings. All right, so let's take a look at the 3-bar chart. Still up over the rising 200 SMA. See the 200 rising up from the bottom there. All right, we put in 3 more red candle bars. I can see price closing in on that falling 17 EMA there. So maybe price can start pinching it and start getting on top. That will be nice. T2123. So it's not running away from the 17 anymore. That is a good sign. All right, at least for the bulls. FNGU started out green, ended up green, and just bully green. Nice. This is what I asked for the other day was I wanted price to get up on top of this falling 200 SMA. This is on the 15-minute chart. And then I wanted to see it consolidate. Show me you can hold the area, hold the higher ground. So here we are with FNGU. After holding the higher ground, bulls got inspired and put in another bullish day up here. Now, need them to still hold the higher ground yet again for another day. All right, so we'll see what happens. Going to be a lot of volatility today. Maybe they come back and maybe check the box side of this falling 200 SMA to see if it's going to hold. That's a possibility today, is to check the backside, make sure it's going to hold, and then make a higher high. We'll see what happens if they're going to put that 200 SMA test in. If they don't, I like the idea that they're going to take the higher ground and hold it up here. So we'll see what happens. All right, so there's FNGU on the 15-minute chart. Let's go take a look at a few sectors. All right, first sector we'll look at is USO. All right, we'll look at energy. All right, so USO petroleum crude oil right here. All right, we just took out that high right there a couple days ago. So we started a new uptrend for USO. It's crude oil petroleum. All right, so yesterday's price action, okay, was an inside day. This would be today's, this red candle here. And the first red candle, that would be yesterday. Inside day, that's a higher low and a lower high. Closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Starting a new uptrend right there, okay? A couple days ago, USO. Let's take a look at UNG. Still in a downtrend, all right? And until they take out this high right here, they're still in a downtrend. UNG yesterday putting in outside day. Higher high, lower low, closing over the bullish trap. over the 17 EMA. Okay, so UNG trying to fight off the downtrend. If they breach this 1525, they will have started a new uptrend up there. Okay, we'll see what happens. That's UNG. Let's take a look at precious metals. Gold's in an uptrend. Silver's in a downtrend. Gold, this is the all-time high for gold right here, 229.62, or the GLD, not gold, but so the GLD all-time high 229.71, roughly about. Okay, yesterday's price action candle, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Gold putting in higher lows, still no higher high yet, but we are melting up yet again in a W pattern. Maybe a little battleground, maybe a little consolidation, and then up for another higher high, making another new all-time high for gold. We'll see what happens. So there's gold on the daily chart. All right, getting ready to attack those all-time highs, not far away at all, 229.68. I would imagine if the Fed came out and said, you know what, we're going to take off 25 basis points, that would probably spike gold into, because that would make our dollar cheaper. All right, the fact that we're lowering our interest rate, that makes money easier to come by, which makes for cheaper dollar. If they said that, we would probably see gold hit another new all-time high later this week. We'll see what happens. So there's the daily chart of the GLD. Let's take a look at SLV. SLV, yesterday's price action. All right, looking like a lower high and a lower low, closing over bullish cross, but underneath the falling 17 EMA. Still in a downtrend till they take out this high right there. All right, there's SLV. I would have thought they would have taken that out and a little bit more a long time ago. Maybe we're going to get a big green candle soon. I don't know. I'd like to see it. We'll see. Silver's still in a downtrend. All right, let's take a look at SMH. All right, SMH still in a downtrend till we take out that high. All right, nice candle yesterday, but still in a downtrend. XLK, it's our technology sector, still in a downtrend till we take out this high right here. XLK. Let's take a look at XRT. It's retail. Okay, retail till we take out this high. We're still in a downtrend. I think it'll probably be easier for us to just make a higher low and then a higher high on XRT. It's a tall order to take that out. Boy, did we drop all the way from 80 to 70 for the whole sector. So XRT, that's our retail sector. Tall order to take out that high. We'll see what happens. Still in a downtrend. Let's take a look at XLF. It's our financials. Yesterday's price action, a little bullish, holding the higher ground up here from this area, not from this area. Still in a downtrend till we take out that high, or we start making higher lows and higher highs. XLF still in a downtrend, trying to fight it off though. Right there, got a little higher low, looking more like an inside day right there. IYT, all right, transports outside. Make sure I got the right day. Outside day right there. Lower low, higher high, closing over bullish cross and almost over the 17 EMA. Okay. IYT going to be in a downtrend till we take out that high right there. All right. Still in a downtrend till we take out that high. All right. Unless they start putting in higher lows and then higher highs. So there's IYT. Still got a little ways to go up here. All right. So right now we don't have anything in an uptrend except for gold and USO petroleum crude oil. That's it. That's all that's in an uptrend. None of the indices are in an uptrend. None of the sectors are in an uptrend. Out of the precious metals, gold is in an uptrend. And out of the energy sector, oil commodity is in an uptrend. So that's all we got. Other than that, everything's in a downtrend. So, but they are fighting it off. So we'll see how well they fight this off. So let's go take a look at the economic data for this week. Start off with this chart right here. We have the main event coming out in 9 minutes. CPI is going to be announced. All right, looking for inflation to come down. Okay, don't want inflation creeping up. Okay, looking for inflation to come down. We'll see what happens. That happens at 8:30. Petroleum report at 10:30. Tomorrow, a whole lot of data coming out, but nothing that's going to move the markets like CPI. Tomorrow, jobless claims at 8:30, retail sales at 8:30, Philly Fed Manufacturing Index 8:30, Empire State Manufacturing Index 8:30, import-export prices also 8:30. Got a Fed speaker, but it's not Mr. Powell. Industrial production 9:15, business inventories 10, housing market index 10 o'clock, and a gas report at 10:30 like we do every Thursday. Consumer sentiment coming out tomorrow, Friday, at 10. Housing starts and permits on Friday at 8:30. And then a rig count, Mr. Goolsby's going to speak. I think he speaks every Friday. All right, so the main event is today in about 9 minutes. All right, and Max Payne for today. I'm sure they'll hit it one way or another. Max Payne's 539. Put the call ratio for the puts and calls that expire. Only the puts and calls that expire today. It's about 1.5 puts for every call. And the Max Payne is 539, which I think we're pretty close to right now. We're up at 542. Pretty sure we'll probably hit 539. We'll see what happens. All right. Earnings calendar. I think yesterday we had Home Depot. What do we got today? Cisco's going to report after the close, 180 billion. UBS this morning, 99 billion. Thursday, that's tomorrow. Walmart's going to report 552 billion. Then we got Alibaba's going to report in the evening. Walmart's going to report in the morning. Alibaba's in the evening. Then we got Applied Materials in the evening. Alibaba's about 196 billion. Applied Materials 159 billion. All right, the rest of it's just some familiar names. Nothing that's really going to rock and roll the markets, but probably have an impact on their sector. Friday, again, familiar names. Monday, 107 billion on Palo Alto on Monday evening. They're going to report. I think that's a little software going on right there. That's it, okay? And let's go look at the U.S. dollar. Nice red candle yesterday. Like that a lot. Okay, like the dollar coming down, challenge that low. Come on down and make a bear flag. That would be nice. So there's the dollar coming down, getting weaker. Closing near the 102.60 area yesterday. So we like that. And we got get a little follow through with that red candle coming in today. All right, so we'll see what happens when CPI comes out. That could reverse directions. Right now, dollar's in a downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows. Okay, lower highs and lower lows. All right, like I said today, I'm expecting SPY probably to hit that downtrend line right there. Looking for it to either hit the downtrend line or the all-time high anchored VWAP, probably even both. We'll see what happens. All right, traders, I'm going to take a break unless you guys got some questions, and I will be back in 45 minutes. Get ready, get your popcorn, have your breakfast. In 5 minutes, the main event is going to trigger. All right, so we'll see what happens what the market wants to do with the data that we get. All right. So until then, I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. You're very welcome.